I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
Good evening, this is Dr. Bones Live for yet another new episode of New Music Saturday. And join me again for their fourth appearance, and might as well give them a regular spot, are the Matt Andersons, Nolan and Catherine.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Thanks for having us back. We really enjoyed this.
It's always a pleasure. So today, just actually before we get into things, it's been a very busy week, but it's been a good week. I've had a lot of interviews this week, so if you guys have missed them, I had an interview with Disappearer, I had an interview with She Was Loud, Kodachrome, Braver Than Fiction, and the list goes on. So it's been a fun but busy week.
Wow.
So the one song we're going to start off with this week, I didn't get a chance to get to last week, is a band that we played many times before called Culture Trust. And this one is called Serpent. Dig this one. All right, that was Culture Trust with Serpent. Now, this song, just like I was telling you just before we got back on the air here, is that all his songs are really different, meaning the fact that not just lyrics, but just the type of music kind of stays the same, but he kind of varies around, so it's not all got that ambient sound to it, and that's what gives him such a kind of a unique excuse me, artist out there, just because he does switch it up. Even though it may sound a little bit similar, it's really not that similar if you really have a good listen to it. So yeah, this one I enjoyed. It just like I love the kind of quick fade out, but I loved the lyrics of this one. I thought he just kind of really kind of opened up a bit.
Yeah, I listened to this one earlier. Actually, I saw that it was going to be on Twitter. I really like the lyrics. It's sort of avant-garde poetry, and I like what he did with the ambient music in the background. I think it really played up the words. And I just have to say, if you're listening, I loved the fact that you have your lyrics up on SoundCloud so that we can read the poetry as we go along. I thought the whole thing was really effective. It sort of reminded me a little bit of the beat poetry from the 50s.
Right.
Really interesting.
Just you just short of a few bongos, pretty much, right? So
I don't think it needed them, but yeah, really nice job.
What about you, Nolan? What are you thinking?
I agree totally with what Catherine said. I love the imagery of his lyrics. I think the music supported it very nicely. It was brilliant.
Yeah, vocals were perfect.
Right on. Just before we get to our next song, this is a quick sidetrack, and I just been thinking about this. I work at the airport in London, Ontario, and they, for a long time, didn't have any radio play through the airport at all, which was all right because they don't usually listen to mainstream radio anyways. The point being is they have this new radio station that they play all the time, but it's such a huge variation where sometimes it's good, but sometimes it's like, how is this even how is this station even surviving? Just because it's not just eclectic, it's extremely eclectic. Because the beginning of the morning, I'll come in because I start at the crack of dawn, so I'll walk in at 4:30 and James Taylor's playing, and then later on in the day, maybe about 2-3 hours in, all of a sudden I'm hearing like Nelly Furtado. So it just one extreme to the next, and I couldn't quite wrap my mind around how they set it up. I know this is like kind of a really random sidetrack, but I've been thinking about this for a few days. I just wanted to talk about it just for a quick minute.
It's interesting to see how people put playlists together and that type of thing. Yeah.
And so and even the other day, I walk in, like I'm walking up to the airport from the parking lot, and they're playing the theme song from Taxi. So I started laughing. It's like my morning's complete now. They're playing the theme song from Taxi to start the day.
I'd forgotten about that one.
Yeah, exactly. So it was really one of those moments. It's like, wait, what the?
Yeah, what is that?
Yeah, is that really what I think it is? So now that I've done that little sidetrack, I'm sorry, just something random I've been thinking about for a few days, and I just had to kind of get it out for a minute here. So next up is another band that I didn't get a chance to get to this week, but we are this week, and this band has been around for a while. I've been playing for a while. They're called Test of Circle, and the song is called No Place Like Home. Dig this.
You know the stories of they're all true. A world less lived is not this world for you. We're getting out of here. We're getting out of here. Brace yourself, your clothes in disarray. We own this road, it's part of mystery. We're getting out of here. We're getting out of here. Wake up to a beautiful morning and I know that we'll be fine. soul to those that never cared about our lives. Home. Made our choices, oh, we have paid. We gave our all, we'll take it back this day. We're getting out of here. We're getting out of here. Wake up to a beautiful morning and I know that we'll be fine. We own this open road, we'll follow home, you and I. Wake up to a beautiful morning and I know that we're alive. We sold our soul to those that never cared about our lives. Home. Home. No place like home. We're going home. No place like home. We're going home. We're going home.
Right on. That was Tess of Circle called No Place Like Home. Now, just before I talk about the song, I got to give a quick shout out to Lee for him introducing me to this band about a year and a half ago, like letting me know about them. And now finally got in touch with them to play the song, and an awesome tune it was. So big thanks to Lee for that. And this one was just, I think it was pretty much your like good kind of relaxed, kind of happy-go-lucky tune. You know, like the bridge was really cool, and you know the lyrics were just like just really upbeat.
Yeah, I like this a lot. I like this band a lot. I just have to say, I knew that they were going to be on, so we listened to some of their material, and wow, love the vocals. I love the harmonies. I love the harmonic structure that they use. It's sophisticated. It's accessible. It's just I just think they're really great.
Yeah, it's obvious they are experienced songwriters.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing. It's really nice to hear somebody put a song together like that.
Yeah, it's so well constructed and artistic and just all the good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's one thing one of the first things that stuck out when I first started listening to them, because like I said, this was at least a year and a half ago, and it was just really nice to finally kind of get in touch with them and get a song like this is amazing. So, and like I felt really bad didn't get a chance to get to it last week. That's why like I knew I was going to put up in one of the first few, so I could play it for them and just tell them how much I like the song.
Yeah, exactly.
So next up, we're going to get to a band called Static in Verona, and this is a brand new single. It is on SoundCloud, but this is its first premiere on a podcast /radio show.